I have an idea. Let me show you. Just a piece of paper, and I want to trace out the Simpson couch. I feel like I'm rushing a little bit, so this is just like a quick rough outline. Get me started. I think. Classic little trick. Layout. I'm going to transfer that image onto my panel. I think I'm rushing, but that's because my idea is so exciting to me. So I'm super stimulated and super inspired, and so I'm rushing. And but I feel like I can fix my mistakes as I go along. Okay, so I have my layout done. Let me just show you what it looks like. So I have a lot of room here because I have an idea, but I just wanted the Simpsons layout as fast as possible. And then now we paint with acrylic. I'm just trying to match, right now I'm trying to match that color. Looks like a peach, a light pink peach. And it's not that I don't like working with acrylic. I just find that oils are more my thing. And so it's been a while. I'm just adding medium here. I don't even have a palette for acrylic. So bear with me. I'm just trying to get a base. I think the reason why I'm rushing is because I just have a lot of energy around it and I'm trying to keep it alive. It's probably the greatest experience as an artist is when you have an idea to not let it run out of fuel. And so I think ideally, a lot of times patience is the most important thing. In this case, I'm kind of going against my better judgment just to see the idea come to light as fast as possible. So that's why and making this video too. I think I just needed to see something on my panel to see if my idea still has weight. Okay, day 2. Now is the next step. What makes this exciting in incorporating new technology into my art, and I find that really exciting. So there's a bunch of different AI image generators, everything from Playground to Leonardo to this one's called Ideogram. And I'm going to put it in a few prompts because what I want to do is then take the AI image that I create as a reference and then insert it into this kind of old static, iconic living room backdrop. I was finding images like this and I just imagined this kind of like surreal, real ghoul demon inserted into a world that it doesn't belong. And that's, I think, maybe the idea that I had in a nutshell. I just thought it was interesting to use all these different kind of little techniques to put this whole idea together. And that's why I'm making this video. And then now let's move on to the final steps and essentially the most work, where I'm going to take one of these images and then insert it into the Simpsons backdrop. Okay, that took way longer than I anticipated. So working with the generator, I was going through tons of images and going in many different directions. And with the AI generator, you can remix your original image, so you can keep just making like variations of one particular image. And so I probably spent the last hour really narrowing down what I want to add onto here. So I originally had a vision, and it's kind of it's molded over the last, I guess, couple hours. And now the plan is to take this AI image as a reference and then slap it onto my Simpsons background. Okay, we're in the third day, probably with the fifth session, and worked on it last night. What I'm realizing now is that I thought there would be more of an impact of having the oil painting in contrast with the acrylic. I'm glad I experimented with painting these two different mediums together, because now I know. Also, full disclosure, I'm painting on the easel before to kind of show you some of the updates and add some details. But this is totally how I enjoy to work, especially when looking at the reference photo. So I'll pull up my reference here, and then I can literally go back and forth so much more seamlessly. Okay, so this is the fun part. I'm finished. There it is. It's called Time Traveler. And I was thinking a lot about this process and filming my stages. And I think most like painting tutorials I see, or other painters I see, like it's really kind of like they're trying to teach you how to paint. But this one was just how powerful my ideas are and how important they are to me. I've always wanted to make videos on kind of my process and explain some of my art, because I think a lot of it I just let go by the wayside because it's just personal. But I think recently I've had more interest in explaining how my mind works and the directions that it goes in. And so the purpose of this video is, I was lying in bed having a nap, but I was kind of half in, half out. I have this idea of using the Simpsons iconic living room set, like in the 2D flat background. I wanted to apply that, and then I wanted to insert some images. I wasn't sure which images that I discovered when like entering prompts on AI image generators. Right. So in the past, I've done a few half man, half cat. I call them, catman. I've done a bunch of those. And so when I was entering prompts, I found some like cat man, human, cyborg, humanoid kind of creatures. And I thought, oh, that would be such a great clash. And so it's like I'm using, this new technology with an old painting medium, an old style of painting, traditional painting, having these two different worlds collide. Right. And that's why I was really going with acrylic in the beginning, because I just wanted that contrast. I just don't want to gloss over how important the idea was, that when I was thinking about that idea when I was napping, it literally got me out of bed. So I wasn't sure exactly where the idea would go, but I'm so glad that when I got really inspired lying in bed with this just like, pretty simple idea in a sense, it got me out of bed. And then as I started to put it together and to paint, more ideas came. And I just thought that premise of calling this Time Traveler has now opened up more doors for the next kind of couple paintings that I'm envisioning already. And as if I'm going back in time and inserting creatures from the future into those landscapes, into that dimension. And I think that idea is exciting for me, like super exciting. So that's the power of my idea, and that stimulates me for the next month potentially. So this Time Traveler potential series is I'm glad I captured it all on film, still on video. So I'm not sure if there's anything else I wanted to say, but I am finished and I really love how it turned out. And I have a lot of ideas of how to insert, infect other landscapes and using time travel as a premise. It's so fun for me. I think it's, yeah, thank you. And if you have ideas or kind of things that you saw that I did, that have any criticism, really open. So please share in the comments and all that good stuff. All right. Peace.